I'm David Lillard, Tennessee State Treasurer, and it's my pleasure and honor to be here today because this is a very special event. We have the return of military medals to the family of a claimant whose father uh, was a participant in World War II from Tennessee and served from our state. We have with us today Melissa Washington, who's a claimant and daughter of Joseph Foster, the deceased veteran, and David Foster, the son of Joseph Foster. And we're also honored to have with us here today at this event Commissioner Tommy Baker, formerly Major General Baker of the Department of Veteran Services of the state of Tennessee, and Colonel Jason Glass, the Assistant Adjutant General of the state for Air, and Joseph Williams of the governor's staff representing our fine Governor Bill Lee. I wanted to point out that the Tennessee Department of Treasury operates the Unclaimed Property Division, which in fiscal year ended June 30, 2022, returned over $57 million in cash payments to Tennessee citizens and citizens of other jurisdictions. It's a very vibrant consumer protection program established by the Tennessee General Assembly and is a very successful one indeed. The Tennessee General Assembly, as part of that program, has directed that banks in Tennessee and the Tennessee Department of Treasury work together to return military medals to their rightful owners. This is the least that a grateful nation and a grateful state can do for the service of these fine veterans. Today, we are returning 4 military medals to the family of Joseph R. Foster, as we previously described. Mr. Foster is deceased now, but served from Tennessee. We are able to connect with his family thanks to a concentrated outreach campaign that the Tennessee Department of Treasury undertook this past Veterans Day, where we recognized medals that were being held by our Unclaimed Property Division and encouraged Tennesseans to help us locate the family of these heroes. Melissa Foster Washington saw our social media post and has claimed her father's military medals, and we are delighted that that is the case. I want to state Joseph Foster served in the U.S. Army in Germany during World War II as part of the Rhineland campaign. He served from Tennessee proudly, and according to the Tennessee State Library and Archives, Tennessee contributed 315,501 soldiers, sailors, and airmen to the war effort between 1941 and 1945. Joseph Foster was, of course, part of that. Approximately 5,731 Tennesseans died in action during World War II. We always remember these fallen heroes for their great sacrifice for our state and for our freedom. For his service, Joseph Foster was awarded 4 military medals: the European African American Middle Eastern Campaign Medal, the Army of the Occupation Medal, the World War II Victory Medal, and the Good Conduct Medal. Mr. Foster spoke proudly of his service when he spoke to his children and had stored these medals in a safe deposit box in a Nashville bank branch of Regions Bank. We want to thank Regions Bank for their cooperation with us and with the department, and also thank the Tennessee Bankers Association for their ongoing cooperation with us in the effort to identify and return military medals to veterans or their claimants. After his death in 2010, the box had become abandoned, but thanks to that Tennessee law that I referenced earlier, protecting all military decorations, the bank turned the medals over to the Tennessee Department of Treasury's Division of Unclaimed Property. Today, we are proud to give Melissa Washington and her brother David Foster these mementos of their father's bravery and sacrifice.